Your child will not remember the toys you bought. They will not remember the outings you paid for. They will not remember the shelter you provided, neither the clothing you provided. They will only remember the quality of time you provided to them. Stay with me. Who am I speaking to? I'm speaking to a high-achieving parent, to a successful entrepreneur, business owner, thought leader. And when you look at your boy or girl, you feel like you want a different test of education that molds them to be competent, creative, assertive leaders, thinkers in the real world. So you give them an unfair advantage over their peers in the marketplace so that they're in position to attract fortune, not to chase fortune. It's you I'm speaking to. So sit down and relax. You are in class. You're learning. Present parent and the providing parent. Now, a providing parent, it's you who solely focuses on buying toys and you exchange the toys with love. To provide shelter, provide food, provide clothing. You ease transport, so you buy a car. You take them out, etc. of that category. So the moment you buy these, you provide these, you feel, they will feel I love them. Nah, they will not remember all this. In fact, I don't even know whether kids know like the toy stuff. For them, they just see the playing stuff. They don't feel love here. They don't feel love with the shelter. They don't even know whether someone has to live inside. You understand? It's a need. They don't even know all that food, the clothing, car, etc. They don't even know. For them, what they know is presence, is love. That's what they feel as love. Does that make sense? Now, the challenge we're having today as parents is we have bowed down to systems that steal off our time of parenting. For example, you wake up every single day, you move out, hustle, which is not bad because you want to provide. You cannot outsource providing. Do you understand? Do you understand? So you move out early morning when they are still in bed. You come back late evening, they are already in bed. So the cycle continues like that. Now, while at your workplace, you feel like, because you're a parent, you're a parent, you're not going to deny that. So there is that feeling that will show up within you, and you feel you miss your kids, and you feel you've not maybe done enough for them. So what will you do? You choose to pass by the supermarket or the shopping mall as you're coming back home, still late, and you buy a toy. And you'll be like, when you reach home, you'll hand the toy to the child and you tell him, I love you. My boy, my son. See, this is good, but it's not better to build that bond relationship. The school system is also smart. It grabs your child for 3 months, so you're no longer parenting. You've outsourced parenting. But outsourcing to who? You are outsourcing to other stressed adults who are fronting themselves as they're providing education to your child. Do you understand? So now what happens is the system releases back your child for holiday for just 2 or 3 weeks. And in that holiday space, the child is piled with homework. You are also piled with a sheet of paper that says, please, the child has to report back with 80%, 70% fees cleared. So, early morning, late night, no parenting time. I will explain what the present parent is. You understand? So, now, the present parent provides time. That time that is undivided. That time where there are no phones, no tablets, no screen, no internet. No internet. Hear me and hear me very well on this. I lost my dad. I remember it was 2013. I was in senior 3. But my entire life, today, I'm 29 years old. There are only 2 moments, 2 moments I remember with my dad. My entire life, 2 moments. And those moments, there is no money. There is no toys. There is no shelter. There's no food. There's no clothing. There's no car. There's no outing. Daddy bought me this toy. Daddy provided this kind of shelter, so I feel proud. Daddy provided this kind of meal. Daddy bought this kind of attire. I don't. Daddy bought a car. Daddy took us out, and I felt no. What are the 2 moments? Those are the moments. One, I remember it was 9 p.m. He was in his bed. So I was kneeling just near him, leaning on the bed. We spent 1 hour. That is the moment where I felt Daddy listening to me. We had a story. We had a conversation that was such fruitful to me. So I was like, Daddy's listening to me. Daddy's knowing what makes me feel good and what makes me get sad. I'm also trying to understand who Daddy is. Do you understand? Away from just seeing him, away from just maybe hearing him on phone. Because this is the guy that was that could leave home for probably 3, 4, 5 months and then get back. You understand? I felt love. I felt Daddy. That one moment. Now the second moment, it's the month he passed on. He called me and sat me down and he said, Chitisha Mogo. He used to call me Chitisha Mogo. Chitisha Mogo, I feel like dying when I've consumed everything I've built. I couldn't understand what the guy was meaning, but I listened. I said, why? He said, so that you build your own. You build your own and do not leverage or rely on what I've built. I didn't understand what he meant until I entered the real world. Daddy, wherever you are, cheers. Now, during that conversation, there are certain values, disciplines, behaviors, insights that he shared that up to today I'm leveraging on. What's the point? The point I'm drawing to you, a high-achieving parent, you a successful entrepreneur, business owner, you are not going to outsource parenting, exchange your time with the toys and you call it love. Exchange your time with the shelter, food, clothing, car outings, and you call it love. To them, these do not make any meaning. It's your time that does make a meaning. Because when you give in your time that is undivided, no phones, no tablets, no internet, no screen, guess what is going to happen? You are going to know who your child is. Their likes, their dislikes. You're going to listen to them. Do more listening. You're going to listen to them. And guess what? They are going to feel honored, feel loved, feel listened to. Make sense? And that is the moment they are also going to know you as a parent. Daddy's like this. Or mommy is like this. Or this is what pisses off daddy. This is what challenges daddy at his workplace, in his life. And this is how daddy is persevering, overcoming. Most importantly, that is the time you are going to download your how many years of experience into them so that you let them learn from you without experiencing the pain. Remember, you are building a successor. So to a high-achieving parent, there is no way you will build a strong successor for your inheritance without spending quality time with them, without providing a quality education to them. Now, when I talk about quality education, I don't mean this kind of education where you send your kids to school where they're manipulated, brainwashed, and built, molded to be obedient employees. That's not what I mean. I mean the kind of education that is filled with entrepreneurship, financial literacy, elite mentorship, that is molding them to be creative, assertive thinkers, leaders, not followers. Doesn't make sense. So the quality of time you spend with your child is uncomparable. You cannot compare it to toys. Shelter, you build that mansion and you're like, yes, I love my kids. See, it's good, but that's not what they are going to take as love. Time, the quality of time you spend with them. One thing I've learned is you cannot download your experiences, your life lessons into the will and you pass it to your successor. Nah, you can't. But how can you download your experiences, your lessons, and you allow your child to learn from you? You'll allow the successor of your inheritance to learn from you. It's by spending quality and valued time where there are no internet, no screens, no phones with them. And you allow them to feed from your well of wisdom. You share your well of wisdom. You allow them learn from you without experiencing the pain. So you felt the pain. And tomorrow when you are away, they'll be like, when they face such scenarios, they will be like, Daddy has already shared this with me. So I know how to maneuver. You cannot outsource parenting. Do not send your kids to school and you think, even at school, they are being offered such lessons. No. Remember at school, they are also stressed adults. Those guys that stand before them, teaching them math, teaching them how to read, teaching them social studies, science, teaching them, etc., English. Guess what? They are stressed too. 3 months back, they have not received salaries. At the end of the month, they receive the salary, and guess what? Their expenses are high compared to their income. So they're stressed. They're thinking about how they are going to live. So how are they going to provide quality time to child, specifically to parent? Don't outsource parenting. Don't outsource parenting. By the way, that's where the system exactly wants you to be. So that you're in position to nurture incompetent guys that are going to live in the in the world tomorrow and can't do anything, can't maneuver when it's time to climb the mountains. When the challenges hit, they can do nothing. The only thing is to complain, to cry. Because as a dad, as a parent, when you were available, you didn't parent. You bought toys. You provided shelter. Provided food, clothing. You took them out and you stayed on your phone and you called that love. It's not love. Quality time with your child is love. It's what they take as love. Lastly, it's a quote from Frederick Douglass. It's easier to build strong men than it is to repair the weak ones. Don't wait for that moment to repair a weak son, a weak daughter. No, do it now and you build a strong one. Cheers. I remain DK. I'm just your boy. Good luck.